Welcome back, General. Command is pleased with your work. The Tempest you harvested will go a long way to fueling our cause. If you're going to be out there on the front lines, you should know more about it. The Tempest is more than a resource. That's how GDF sees it. But they are short-sighted. It is true power for everyone. Power that anyone can have. It came to us in our time of need. That's what our dynasty was founded upon. The Tempest is the birthright of our dynasty. The radiation that saturates our lands after the Great War makes it the perfect environment for the vines to grow. They start underground in the upper crust, growing straight out of solid rock. But our scientists have yet to find a termination point. It's not like the vines are all connected somewhere. They just start growing. It's as if the seeds were there all along, and the fallout was all they needed to grow. But that doesn't make sense. The Tempest grows even where there is no radiation, just at a significantly reduced rate. 10 years in, and even with everything we can do with it, we still have so many unanswered questions. Simple. The Tempest is energy. Energy is money. It came to us. It grows on our land from our irrigated soil, cleansing it and providing us with clean energy with which to rebuild. The people almost lost everything to that fool's war, but we were blessed with this one gift. The GTF machine hungers for more fuel as it continues to expand across the globe. While the biologists are all squabbling over how to classify the organism, if it can even be called that, it's the pod juice you need to know about. The fluid inside possesses what should be impossible qualities. The quantity of energy it somehow stores is astonishing. That's why you see the electric charges around the vines. And why you don't want to drive unshielded vehicles through Tempest patches. We've mostly converted to Tempest power across the board. And I've heard the R&D teams are working on all sorts of fun stuff. I'll keep you posted, shall I? Understood. Let's get you back out there. Got something a little different for you, General. A naval GDF task force is a little off course. They seem to have gotten lost in the Black Sea and ended up deep in Dynasty territory. I suppose that's what happens when their scopes can't find half of our bases. That being said, they've brought enough firepower to establish a small foothold. If I may make a recommendation, perhaps you should give them a map when you turn them out of our base. Good luck, General.
The Dynasty are here! Mind the bridge! Fall back!
I got him.
They've placed anti-tank mines on the bridge. If you cover us, we can disarm them.
Awaiting orders. Understood. I'll get there. Receiving you, General.
Technician.
General, Pythia has intel on an informant who was stationed here when GDF attacked. We cannot allow GDF to take him. Reclaim the base and secure the VIP.
Secondary objective accomplished.
Die, Dynasty scum!
Ready and waiting. Target acknowledged.
Beautiful.
Received.
Received and understood.
Missile trooper.
Don't want them to go in first. Probably want
Yes,
the tanks to
General.
go in first, to be honest.
Standing by for orders.
Whatever you need.
General. Rockets ready. Take it down. On my way.
Of course.
Launcher.
A salvage van was captured around here. Looks like it may have been taken south. It could be valuable to keep our tanks in working order.
Unit lost.
Confirmed, General. Blow it up. Missile trooper. Moving out.
General. I understand.
Light it up. Fire.
Reading you. Okay. Yes, General.
Give me the word.
Relocating tech.
Focus down the sentinel.
Technician. Moving over.
Target.
Secondary objective accomplished.
The salvage van repairs nearby vehicles while stationary. It can be permanently deployed into a salvage center for increased repair range and build radius.
Steady.
Eventually we'll be able to grab a logistics upgrade that turns these into, well, allows them to basically go back into salvage vans once they're deployed, which is hella useful. Since these are typically what you use to set up forward bases and outposts.
Okay. Technician. Is that you, HQ?
Passive healing from these things, by the way, is actually nuts.
Prisoner secured. Let's move.
VIP sighted.
Equipment ready. Received and understood. Relocating tech.
Run these things over, to be honest.
Taking position.
I understand.
Running troops over does slow your own troops. It kind of suppresses your tanks.
There's state bonus odometer.
It can still be a good time save.
It's the Dynasty. Defend the base.
General, you want that one? Received and understood. Okay. Yes, General. Get the defenses ready. Yes? No problem. It will be ours. Whatever you need.
Building captured.
General, I've routed the Tempest rig to your location. All Tempest you see is yours. Deploy it in your base to start harvesting.
General, construct the power plant to keep our base power in the green.
Rockets ready. Affirmative. Ready.
There's some really insane power
Reinforcements
options
have
for this faction.
Construction complete.
Where's the job? Setting up refinement.
Primary objective accomplished. Our power plants keep base structures online and provide a large construction footprint. Now, construct a machine shop near a power plant and we can put distribution mode to work. Unit is under attack.
Distribution mode is actually crazy powerful as well. Once you get once we can build salvage vans.
Now we just need to build a radar station and we can locate the spy. Our machine shops are the workhorse of the Dynasty army. With multiple machine shops enhanced by our power plant's distribution mode, we vastly outproduce the enemy. Oh yes, power distribution mode. I almost forgot. Try it out and watch the sparks fly.
Unit lost.
Yes, fully charged. With this power, our production buildings go into overdrive. However, it comes with small fire risk.
Bit of an understatement, but sure. We can't destroy buildings though. Just one thing to note.
Unit is under attack.
It will only get them down to like 350 health.
Like old times.
But it does give you a 20% stacking bonus on production speed. And you can repair to counteract it.
Unit ready.
Moving over. Relocating tech. Target confirmed.
Grab this. Although I do need to be careful. Where
Unit
is he?
under attack.
Equipment ready.
Correcting 2.
Whatever you need.
Insufficient funds.
Tempest. Taking position. Give us the word.
Low power.
We've traced the VIP to a GDF stronghold in the south. It looks like they're preparing to evacuate. We can't lose the informant.
Unit ready.
Alright, this will serve as a forward base.
GDF has stolen our research on the properties of the Tempest. Destroy their data core to deny them access to our data. Unit is under attack. Constructing.
Lifeblood of the Dynasty. Unloading.
No, don't destroy that.
General. I like.
Want to make sure we're capturing this whilst the dude's still in
Oh, this. Her name is Pointy.
the refinery. So we capture the vehicle as well. Otherwise you just capture the refinery and not the harvester.
Tech center destroyed.
Now we can use this as a forward base. I was actually going to build this here anyway.
Unit is under attack. Unit lost.
I'm going to build some defenses here. I also want to grab another
Training.
Tempest rig. Then we'll build a secondary base over here.
On the alert. Hitting the road.
Unit ready.
So interestingly, GDF refineries act as a build point, where they don't act, but Tempest rigs don't. See how we can build here, but we can't with the Tempest rig? That's, it's a choice.
Training.
Which actually means that I think it's easier to expand as GDF in many ways.
Unit ready.
We don't want to push any further just yet,
Training.
especially not on this difficulty.
Unit ready.
This is pretty much defense.
Training.
We've got plenty of resources, so we'll be powering a lot
Unit
of stuff,
ready.
buildings wise.
Constructing. Training.
I want to build a couple more of these, and we can actually overdrive these 2 buildings. Although we'll end up having more anyway.
Constructing.
Probably want 2 of each.
Yes?
Need my new
Unit
team
ready.
2.
Training.
Standing by for orders.
Unit ready.
I'm using shift click basically to increase by
Unit
5
ready.
rather than 1.
Unit ready. Constructing. Training.
Increase the speed at which we're producing stuff, and then we'll build a second of each.
Incoming GDF attacks on our base. Unit ready. Unit is under attack. Constructing. Training. Unit lost.
Foreman reporting. I can set up here.
Unit ready.
Launcher here.
Unit ready.
These guys are going to
Training.
defend that.
Give me the word.
Slot,
Light
stay
it up.
defensive here.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Training.
More broad tanks. I'm just going to call this Team 3 so it's easy to rally. And I'll rally to this because it's unlikely to die. Should be in the back. Once we deal with this attack, we can start pushing into the enemy. We have a lot of tanks though, so you kind of need to deal with that.
General. Blow it up. Fire.
Unit ready. Insufficient funds. Unit is under attack.
Just going to stop that so I can actually repair the buildings.
We should sweep the bridge for mines. Where's our technician?
Insufficient funds.
No problem.
On my way.
Of course.
Unit lost. Training. Training.
Oh, no, no, no.
Unit ready.
Technician is
Just
up.
you.
Yes, General. She's been a good one, this old girl.
Unit ready.
You can stack it twice, but honestly, I think it's just worth doing
Training.
just the once.
Technician.
'Cause the health goes down so fast.
Insufficient funds.
Moving over.
Try and repair to keep them afloat. Although, to be fair, we're pretty much out of money at this
Unit is
point.
under attack.
So I'm actually going to turn that off.
Unit ready. Insufficient funds.
So basically going to capture the enemy refinery anyway, and that will act as another forward hub, or a forward base.
Location set.
Construction complete. Unit ready.
Done all the
Unit is
secondaries
under
for this
attack.
mission.
Unit lost. Our Tempest rig is under attack.
Standing by for order. Target acknowledged.
Unit lost. Unit ready. Training.
Vehicle reporting. Yes, General.
Unit lost.
Relocating tech.
Be advised, I'm tracking movement to your east. It looks like they're preparing for an airlift on the other side of that bridge. I've got you authorization for the mine drop support.
Yes.
Unit ready. Unit is under attack.
Hello. Received and understood. Here, General. Get the defenses ready.
Unit ready. Building captured. Constructing. Unit ready.
Alright, these guys don't really stand much of a chance, to be honest. Versus this kind of army anyway.
Secondary objective accomplished.
Emergency evac protocol. Let's move.
The VIP is on the move. Disable that vehicle. Don't let it leave.
Unit is under attack.
Damn! Engine's taking a hit.
Can't get there anyway, and even if he did, he'd blow up on the bridge, so... No risk of him getting away, basically. And level this base if we want to.
Ready for battle.
Unit ready.
We need to capture their buildings if we can. Another option.
Training. Unit ready. Our Tempest rig is under attack. Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit ready. Training.
Guessing you just drop a mine drop on top of their head, to be honest.
Unit lost.
I think that would work.
General,
Quite a cheeky way of doing it,
will
but
be ours.
Unit ready.
Hulk,
Training.
use the
getting to
sprint.
position.
Might actually be able to catch up.
We are airdropping reinforcements to the
This
south.
thing is pretty slow.
Unit ready. Building captured.
HQ, come in. We have the informant. VIP secured.
Fine work, General.
Unit lost.
Nice. Another pretty straightforward mission, to be fair. But a fun one, nonetheless. First proper macro mission, which we like. Beautiful. All the bonus objectives belong to me. Another 1800 in the bank. Lovely jovely. So continuing on with our builds. This doesn't really help us in any way, shape or form, to be honest. But again, it's all about getting to officers as quick as possible. Basically beelining it to that. As for what we're going to grab next, honestly, at this point, I would just go with improved reliability. Vehicles take less damage. Just makes them a little bit more tanky. Alrighty folks, well that'll right about do it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up. If this is the kind of content you enjoy, then please do consider subscribing to the channel. It does help support the channel, be greatly appreciated. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. And as always, I shall see you in the next video.